Can you smell that? Can you? Can you smell it? I sure can. It's a musk. It's a pheromone. It's a Macca's birthday party in your nostrils, and guess what? You just won past the parcel. You know what that smell is? It's freedom. Sorry, you didn't hear me in the back? Let me repeat myself one more time. It's freedom! Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, I don't need prescription glasses. I wear these to flex on people who do. Oh no, you're nearsighted? Sure, honey, because that's a thing. If it's near you, it should be easy to see. It's right there. Stop wasting your money at the optometrist. Just look. Anywhoven. As we all know, COVID-19 is a lot of things. It's scary, it's tough, it's contagious, it's real? Add a second question mark for effect. Thank you. Now, you may have seen the conspiracies that have been flying around, and more importantly, you would see the brave souls who have defied the laws and guidelines put in place by flimsy, unofficial clubs like the World Health Organization. Guys, are we really comfortable with trusting the WHO, as some people are calling it? I mean, if it were up to me, I wouldn't be trusting a magazine that my mum used to read. I mean, back in February, they reported that Brad and Jen were getting back together, and that turned out to be a lie. You can't play with my emotions like this. So they can't be trusted, and obviously it's time that we listen to some real experts. And where better to find level-headed, easygoing people who only shout all the time than the US of A. Let's cross live now.
People are gonna die. They die no matter what.
Okay, well that's obviously not true. Mom, do we all die? Eventually. What?
I need a haircut. Yes.
Exactly, they need haircuts. All the barbershops in the US are already closed, and they would have banned scissors in family households because they're dangerous, and now they just have to use their AR-15s to cut each other's hair. Okay, sweetie, just a little bit off the top, okay? Make sure the safety's off. You can go back to your colouring in a second.
You gotta buy food. You gotta go to work.
Yeah, they gotta buy food. How are they gonna do it if everything's closed? Oh, hold on. It says here that all these places are still open for business. But I mean, other than these places, where are they gonna get their food from? See that sign? COVID-19 is a lie. Held by a man who's dressed as if it isn't. Because reverse psychology will throw the doctors off. Hell yeah, he is. Inject him right into my veins. Inject Jesus Christ straight into my body. If I can't say that.
This whole thing is a hoax. This whole propaganda. It's a made-up thing by the WHO, by the CDC, by Bill Gates.
Yeah. Bill Gates is behind this. I mean, if you just watch the news, you can see he's been doing some horrible stuff. Like last week, he donated $255 million to vaccines, treatment, and diagnostic development. What an asshole.
Do you want to have someone stick a microchip in your hand and track you from the cradle to the grave? Does that make sense? It don't make sense to me.
Yeah, brother, I agree with you. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
You feel like the vaccine, if they create a vaccine, it'll have a microchip in it?
Not all of them, but I sure wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust anything. Your body is capable of fighting whatever sort of problem you have going on with it.
Mom, I cut my leg off. No, it's fine. My body will take care of it. I love that they all talk about the virus the same way a high school rugby coach would give his halftime talk. Alright boys, it's a grit and grind game today. Make sure you know that your bodies can take whatever is thrown at it. Alright, hands in. Concussion on 3.
There's no pandemic. Media is the cancer.
I wake up and think the same thing. Anything I see on TV, I don't have a bar of it. Especially Peter Overton. Peter Overton? More like Peter over these lies. Except for you, Fergie, you get a pass. Beautiful man.
So, give them the respect they deserve, which is right there. That's about it.
Oh, I'm right with you, buddy. Have one of those. And look at that, he brought a friend as well. And look, they're not social distancing. You guys mad yet?
I just want to go get a damn burger at a restaurant too, you know?
Yeah, okay, this is a cause I can actually get behind. I mean, where the hell am I meant to get a burger? At home? I can make one at home? That doesn't sound right.
I'm more worried about that tree falling down and killing us than I am about getting the coronavirus right now, so...
Yeah, that's the real enemy right now. Trees. I see you out there. I know your little games.
I'm sorry, the Wuhan virus.
No, I think you had it right the first time.
Let my people go.
Oh, man. Dude, are you talking about middle-aged white people? Damn, he really just threw down the reverse card on all of history with that one. Alright, let's see what this lady has to say.
We have to end this tyranny. Our constitutional rights have been violated.
I think it's just a known thing that you never question a woman with a bedazzled denim hat on.
Freedom, everything else, yes.
First Amendment.
First Amendment, the whole works, just like she says. Red, white, gotta get walls out of here. Red, white, and blue, 2020. Open up the damn economy.
2020. Unicorn riot.
The First Amendment. You cannot violate the First Amendment. The First Amendment. You cannot violate the First Amendment.
Trump
It is the
2020,
First
Trump
Amendment. You
2020.
cannot violate the First Amendment. It is our right.
Trump's
The First
America.
Amendment.
It's time to open up the United States now. We are not a communist nation. We are a constitutional republic, and it's time to open up Missouri now.
Okay, ma'am. I just needed a name for the coffee. Honestly, it is exhausting pointing out everything ridiculous that they do, to the point where reading a Trump flag that's backwards makes more sense than anything they've said. I just wanted to finish on this little number.
We can't get to the doctor right now because he got it all clouded up.
Yeah, the reason you can't get in is because some doctors' offices and hospitals are so overrun by the sheer amount of people getting tested for coronavirus that they don't have the medical facilities, staff, or equipment to deal with it. And that's pretty much the case everywhere.
People being put on hold for surgeries and stuff because of it.
And yeah, people's surgeries are being put on hold. Why? Because hospitals are so overrun by the sheer amount of people coming in. As you say, clouded up, that they now have shortages in gowns, masks, ICU beds, and ventilators. And there actually are policies put in place by the American College of Surgeons that says treatment shouldn't be delayed if it's going to harm the patient. So let's do the math. More corona patients means there's less space and it's more difficult to organise and complete surgeries for people who actually need them. And more corona cases happen because people spread it by, I don't know, going out in large groups and interacting with people and not social distancing. Sound familiar?
With corona, it's not all about corona, it's about cancer, it's about all these other diseases and all these other illnesses.
And yeah, you're right, it's not all about corona, but it is a big part of it. And I think the 11,800 people who have it in Minnesota, where you're from, would probably agree with me. And that the least you could do is go home, stay in your room and watch Duck Dynasty for a couple of weeks.
But the First Amendment says.
That doesn't matter right now. People are dying. Stay inside, do your part. Well, that got political. It is funny to laugh at how ridiculous some of these people are, but it just shows that some people are just contributing to the problem. And yeah, I know the lighting has changed. I've been ranting about this for an hour and a half. I'd have to say that, in conclusion...
Murica.
Look at that, better lighting. Thanks for watching, stay safe, be smart, keep washing your hands, don't worry about actual medicine because Jesus is my vaccine. Okay, bye.